can I hear?
Look at me. Was a fate or mistake? Cause the timing up. Get a parts of my mind. Don't get much love. If you want in my head, come and call me up. You look like a twisted Robin Hood.
오늘 만나지. 빨리 건 마야 Bugatti.
Diamond shoes where you walk your pugs in a town you create where there ain't no love.
The Titans are now on the clock.
I know it.
But still got a reflux. I drip out from the socket to a teacup. Drink up inside. Look when it peep up. Trust in the belly of the beast, but outside there's a war going on your front lawn. Black Hawk see the red dawn horizon. Blind yet I'm rising. Abiding by laws of attraction. My thoughts still rising. Thinking, what type of knowledge don't sink in? Life gives you limits, and my only thought is drinking. Will I be alive or dead before 30? Let the concerns be early. Lemonade quenching my inner rage when it takes to the stage. Way before they pour in on my grave. Minute Maid, let it set my soul ablaze on each and every way. Put me in the water for the sea.
The Titans are now on the clock.
I don't need a
The Titans are now on the clock.
Stop.
Game over, time's up. Play my cards, done my hand, ain't really no time for luck. Either you got it, you don't. Lie to yourself if you won't. I put my team on my back, did what I could, what I had. Now I'll be all in my bag. Copy and paste with the swag, bet you can't do it like me. All my winners on repeat. Take your L like a boss, standing toes on the feet. I can never take a loss. I ain't set up for defeat. 4 Giottos on the truck. I had a dream and it stuck. Living my life cause we up. Looking back like where the love.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
I keep my ear to the street. Turn me to a beast. I'm out the chain, I'm out the leash. But baby girl, I play for keeps. Told my brother lately I've been scheming against all odds like Willie Beeman. I've been grinding lately, this my season. Lord knows I'm trying to find my reason. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, roll through the cracks. Spotlight on you, boy, how you gon' act? I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it to go. 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 Ain't it crazy how them tables turn? You can fold or you can stand firm. I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch you work, watch him hate, watch him lurk. Can't relate, watch you skirt. Out the mud, out the dirt, above the waters, in the murks, at the gate, on site. Red breed, red tight, set the bar, take flight. Yeah, I've been grinding since a young and they told me my timing was coming.
This is the player card. Here you can see your player's strengths.
I've been eating since a young and since we ain't have food in our tummy. The life we was living ain't funny, but you cannot take nothing from me. Put that on my mama, my daughter, my cousin, my brother, I'll show you. Way better than I can tell you. The type of dreams that they sell you. That's why I learned from my failures. Don't do the handouts or the favors. Told my brother I'ma get this paper. Was left behind, I'll see it later. To keep it real, you don't need to wait up. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, rose through the cracks. Spotlight on you, boy, how you gon' act? I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it to go. Now I get it to go. Now I get it to go.
I can find you, I found you, broken. everything. Oh.
Start the regular season by selecting your season goal.
See what I got me.
I'll go.
Dead boy on the beat, so you gotta go berserk. Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend a hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a friend, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step.
Dun, 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 dun.
Give them more than what I get, expecting at the back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant, he said, I
There
got
is
good news,
some
I got bad news.
Chester.
I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The
This
bad
first
news
round
is
pick's
you
gonna
spent
get him.
more.
Isn't
Okay, look, sometimes you need the faith, sometimes you need to know
I
you're
like the
worth,
one
sometimes
that
you
lot.
need to wait. Shoot like the golden
playing on
boy,
next
but
year?
in front of Bay, you can't negotiate with Drake. You gon' have to pay.
It'll have to cost.
Jugging on the main stage, the mainframe, loosen up your face, baby.
So when I get on land vendor, she's
Sometimes I
young.
need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
They need a left tackle.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled
So far,
impatient.
just for
But once the
Devontae.
boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words,
Oh.
such a force of nature. I don't wanna see
He's
my
not that
son,
good.
but that boy's a
Chill
gangster.
out.
Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle.
What about Devontae?
Distinctive destinations, all I wanna see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that. It's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a fool. Oh, men gon' lie, women gon' lie. You're looking for the truth and the numbers don't hide. Looking for the root of all evil, then you need to go open up the briefcase, see with your eyes. Everybody claim to be greatest of all times, but they never spend a day in the rain in the front line. No lie. Stop playing on my phone line. Pull up in the space coupe with the roof optional. Wonder why they follow suit. I've been groomed from the womb. Came out of my mama with some running in the shoes. Faster than the speeding bullet. Don't play with me. What you
tonight. First down, Brown, and he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Escaping the pressure right. Brown has the first down and much more. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
First down, Tennessee.
Back to throw. Brown. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Adam Thielen. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. And the Broncos get there and take him down.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Got to be careful here, backed up this deep on 3rd down. And he is going to go down for the 5th. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. Now Brown on 1st and 10. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now for the 29. Operating from the gun. Brown forced out to his left. Lets it fly for Thielen. It's caught inside the 25. A big play that time for the Titans. And even 50 yards. A one-handed catch, that's one thing, but with a defender right there, that was a heck of a play.
It used to be that one-handed catch was instinctive in a game. Now it's a practiced move. They work on it before, after, during practice sessions. It becomes part of their repertoire.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Tyus Bowser able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Tyus Bowser in there again as he's able to pick up sacks on both 1st and 2nd down.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
Well, we know he has pretty good hands on display there. In fact, he only needed one of them.
Yeah, nowadays, all these receivers work on this, right? They do the one-handed catches off the machine in practice. They do it with their quarterbacks. They do it contested, uncontested. They make it part of their repertoire.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. From the gun, Brown. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And so this offense will head back out there already at X. Brown throwing on first down, buying time to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And they move this all the way down to the 9. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem scrambling for 22 and a first.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
The Titans were #1 in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage last year, 77%. It's first and goal.
Operating from the gun, Brown. In the end zone, touchdown, Tennessee. Adam Thielen. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. Lets it fly for Thielen. And this hit, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed.
It don't even matter, baby. It don't matter. It's okay.
And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there just before halftime. 75 yards. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was
Clearly see that.
looking for Mike Williams that time, but it'll be set.
Is clearly. So, both of them were down right there.
And goal. Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Devontae This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. Flushed out right. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A big play that time for the Titans. 47 yards. Here's Brown operating from the gun. And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Brown now on first down. And that is caught. What a grab at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. Now Brown from the gun, he'll throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And now it's second down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Pass interference. Defense.
Well, he's got to have that wrong, doesn't he? They declined that.
There's no doubt about it. Sorry to step on you there, partner, but let's go ahead and run this one together, right? Incomplete pass. Yet they call pass interference, and somehow you're going to decline that.
I'm so confused. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
The Titans were #1 in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage last year, 77%. It's first and goal.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, That ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a tight. Capitalize on it.
So
now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Oh, look at the juke. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
Flush to his right. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. To throw again. Brown eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's third down now. From the gun, Brown steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big first down, and sets up first and goal inside the 10.
And they'll try the option on first and goal. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Marquise Brown scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. Offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. And they'll run the option to start the drive. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
He'll decide to keep this once more.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
And they have just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks, and now here's a tackle behind the line.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Operating from the gun, Brown being chased out left. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away. And both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
1st down, Tennessee.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll go option to the short side. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Hollywood Marquise Brown. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Brown on 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. Lets it fly for Thielen. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Tried to go back again to Adam Thielen. That'll bring up 2nd down. Forced out to his left. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Brown buying time to his left. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason, and now I'm listening to you. So for Tennessee, it'll be a happy trip home as
The players on your team earned XP. Quickly upgrade your team at the end of each game. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Start your week by installing your game plan. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Offense.
What was that, Rob?
And they just did not get the snap away in time.
Still first down.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Back to throw. Freeman. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. And If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off with it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake. Brown steps away to his left. Lets it fly for... This is caught inside the 15. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play that time for the Titans. 52 yards. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Jacob Hollister, the one he was looking for. But it'll be 2nd and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Here's Brown off the play fake. Brings up 4th down. Solid coverage by the Bears D. Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. You think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Titans are an extra point away from... This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. Escaping the pressure right. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty. So not quite out of danger just yet, still backed up a bit, but only need a few inches here on... Oh, when this ball's tipped and intercept. Oh, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble, and I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something, double turnovers, but instead they'll keep the possession on the INT. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Brown now, operating from the gun. His throw incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Brown. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
3 straight incompletions. They don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Rolling to his right. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd.
Operating from the gun. Brown. And finding Keelan Cole. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down.
6-yard line.
From the gun, Brown. That is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
3 more yards.
23 yards on the play. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Being chased out left. Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be 2nd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
They'll roll him out right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 10. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. He'll have a 1st down and more past the 20. And all the way up to the 33-yard line. That time they pick up a 24 yards on the keeper. 1st down. It looked like almost a miscommunication defensively, because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball. But if the assignment gets mixed up, that's the end result. Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. They'll go option to the short side. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the Bears going to call the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. And this offense has converted twice already here in this 1st half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. So we are in the final minute now of the 1st half as this offense gets ready to take over. And they'll begin by running the option. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks.
And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the 2nd half.
Dustin Hopkins set to kick.
The Titans going to get the ball to start the 2nd half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And up to about the 26-yard line. On 1st and 10, Freeman. He'll buy some time right. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
On a delay of game there, they could not get the play off in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards, a 1st down.
And if you're keeping an eye on the box score, that last run puts him over the 100-yard mark for the game. And this defense has just had all sorts of trouble trying to keep him under wraps, both passing and running.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay. They'll go option to the short side. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down.
Well, that last run for a 1st down, it really should be the last straw for the defense. I don't care how many they've had in the box. They need to add more people.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10, right at the 40. They'll go option to the short side. He gets away from one. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the 1st down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach, or probably his agent too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A little do-it-yourself run right there, and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave it. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
On 2nd down, here's the option. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. Bust through the tackle. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now an option play, and he'll keep it. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. They'll start with the option. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down.
A gain of 5 brings up.
He's going to keep this again. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Back now in Nashville. The Titans on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and run the option. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run the option right here on 1st down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They'll go option to the short side. Well, that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop it.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
The Titans try it, but ultimately they... Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzama. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears 1st down.
1st down.
They're going to run this with a tight end. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad.
8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Murray. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Devontae Adams. Touchdown.
There was no going through the... Now Brown to throw on 2nd down. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
And this is going to be taken in by the Bears, and it appears they're going to win this game. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got to jump here. Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start in the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty. Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something, and they did in this one.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
31.
Well, Charles, a pretty exhilarating finish to the end of this ball game. At the end, the Hail Mary prayers, though, they went unanswered. Could have won it, but couldn't get it done.
Almost felt schoolyard or playground, didn't it? Yeah, you remember when you called that play? Everybody just go long and try and find someone open. They gave it a shot, but unable to successfully complete it.
So for the Bears, you have an injury from the last game. See how long they'll be out. Start your week by installing your game plan.
Tonight, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, it's Sunday football on EA Sports.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Brown throwing on first down. Flush to his right. And that'll be incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Brought down back at the 31-yard.
Here's the option. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 37-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. He'll decide to keep this once more. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Next to Rashaan Evans' name, you can put a tally for a tackle for loss. Really excellent effort on the defensive side of the football. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
But they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they can pick up something.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the former Patriot, Devin McCourty. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery, but on 4th down. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Sliding out of the pocket. Flexing his muscle at the 30 and up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
That is knocked away and incomplete, but a penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call. Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
Now, he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
On the scramble, Olivier Vernon on the tackle.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it and run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Open here, Adam Thielen. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd.
The numbers for Thielen in that game last week. 4 catches, 87 yards.
Look, I know everybody wants to be number 1 in everything they do. He's number 2 in the league in receiving yards. That's a strong number, a strong year, and they want that to continue.
A gain of 7. And the Titans.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
In the 1st quarter with no score.
Here's Brown on 1st down. Dancing to his left. That's caught by Hollister. And he goes backwards here. Losing yardage back to the 16. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. And they'll try to run the option here. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. And they'll run the option to start the drive. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Second down, here's an option right. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. So certainly an interesting call. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll go option to the short side. The keeper gets him 7 that time, but it'll lead to a 3rd down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. Brown has the first down and much more, and all the way up to the 45-yard line. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. Off the option, he'll try and run with it. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
No gain on the play, and it's 3rd down.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left. That's caught inside the 20. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And he's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. And there you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone. Brown now on 1st and 10. He'll run it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right there.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Jackson.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Shaquille Barrett. He's the one that drops in this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
He's going to keep this again. Fights off the defender, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. They went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th.
Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable, but that time the defense was onto it.
Partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. They'll start by running the option to the right. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And hang on here, because still down after that play is Marquise Brown. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Not something you want to see in week 16 or any week, really. Oh, he tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40.
Newton on the keeper. Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Back now at Lambeau. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the 4th quarter.
And they run the option on 2nd down.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what we thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. Operating from the gun, Brown. He can run for it, and he will. And down inside the 15 he goes. I guess no need to force him when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
I don't know about you, but can you just almost feel the relief that's gone through this stadium? He picked up that first down. Without it, this game is over.
And when he took off, it was almost like, oh, no, this might be it, but found a way to pick up the first. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
At the 4-yard line.
Now the late signee, the former Falcon, Devontae Freeman. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. The Titans on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Out to his left. He may try and run for this. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
He certainly had plenty of success running the ball, and right now I'm getting the sense that he's looking to take off and run every time he steps back to the ball.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Olivier Vernon. And this 10-play drive. Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Brown steps away to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. From the gun, Brown. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Nigel Bradham, the linebacker, right there on the coverage.
2nd and 10.
Now Brown from the gun, he'll throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Keelan Cole, the intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down. This is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over. And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take it.
Kaimi Fairbairn lining up for the extra point.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Set to kick off.
And this is recovered by the Packers, so that might just about do it. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And they take a knee. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Prescott, he goes down to a knee, and that should just about do it. Here's Bradley Pinion now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Scouting points are earned every week. Use all of your points because a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance the week. Start your week by installing your game plan.
Today.
Brown throwing on first down. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Tennessee.
Operating from the gun. Brown escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Jacob Hollister, the one he was looking for. But it's going to be second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's Brown. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Being chased out left. And find Everett there, complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 12-yard line. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards 2:22 on the clock. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Harold Landry able to record his 5th sack of the season.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Blanketed coverage by Houston makes it 4th down.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And all the gamble fails. It's incomplete. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Flushed out right. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Harold Landry in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Keelan Cole with a lucky number. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Chandler Jones make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
8-yard loss. It's second down.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he'll get this up to right around the 8-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, got the safe completion on third. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the sticks make a drastic shift forward. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
The quarterback sack.
And that takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And now running right through it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The keeper good for only 4, and that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Brown now on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Jacob Hollister, the one he was looking for. And it's 2nd down. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. On 3rd, here's an option play right. Got some room at the 30. Brown with his stick skills. And finally down at the 41-yard line. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Last play, they went over 20 yards. This time, they topped 30.
First down.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Brown letting one go deep for the end zone. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. Forced out to his left. Lets it fly for Thielen. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to to the 22-yard line. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. He'll run it. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively, but they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Now Brown operating from the gun. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown.
To Adam Thielen.
Adam Thielen with touchdown number 12 on the year as they have taken the lead. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did. Third quarter action. This offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. Throwing on 1st down. Brown. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry.
1st down pass.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Lets it fly for Thielen. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Brown back to the air on 2nd down. He's going to take another shot here. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hughes. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Second. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 1st down, Brown to the goal line, but it's incomplete. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Here's Brown to throw again. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Operating from the gun. Brown lets it fly for Thielen. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Adam Thielen. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. They head back onto the field. Lets it fly for Thielen. It's caught inside the 25. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Gerald Everett is tight end, the intended receiver. But it'll be second down, escaping the pressure right. And this is caught at the 8. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. This one good for a first down, and also that is catch number 90 for him now on the season. From the gun, Brown. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
At the Texans 40.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it second and goal now as they look for that final dagger. On second down, it's Freeman. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense.
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
To Devontae Freeman.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Lets it fly for Thielen. That's going to be caught. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. Damn, Kane, you done
kill Abel. Unbalanced land trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the buck. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the devil. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. Picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibis pass you. I finally starting to realize, never give up and coincide. I can't watch till we saw a lot time to try and go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer, what media keep us blind. A good heart is not hard to find. Why the people try to define infrastructure right? I don't got time, infrastructure right? I don't got time. I could it's all to. We're talking about you, brought to protecting the sons and daughters from
Scouting points are earned every week. Use all of your points because a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance the week.
They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Never play by the rules, guess I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude, poison the multitude. They be quick to accuse, when you got different views. Just know you gon' pay the price, based off the item you choose. Many times in the culture, hit you with MK Ultra. I knew you was a vulture, Holy Ghost get the ushers. No, I can't trust you. Shock you, then now you fluster. Crashing down, I was cluttered. Doing this so subtle, falling out through the rubble. Remember this in jungle, the top I was gonna get something. The middle gotta stay hunting. Why the rush left for nothing? 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 Agitated illusion, only built for confusion. The institution, modern day execution. Think I know the solution. Maybe not should I do it? Just put it in the music. Just put it in the music.
Someone put me out cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. You'll burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it out that you desire. Those city winds that never be the same. You burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it out that you desire. Those city winds that never be the same. You burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it all that you desire. No silly winds that never be the same. I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning teams. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood dinner. Juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a
a beast and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel away, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, yeah, champion, huh? Yeah, we here.
No, no, but I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Yeah, more action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him.
I don't be with him, he's so basic. Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place.
And if we pulling up with the whole squad, I get ready to told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my go yard, when I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man, suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on them and I bust out the south side, is that big of the guy?
Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, young.
Hey, I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Yeah, more action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him.
Hey, couple of bands up in my pocket. I don't want pause to get wild nonsense. We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when I'm honest. Penthouse building, reach heaven's heights. Nah, that's what you call a God complex.
Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket.
Look at the flex, yeah. Whipping the Teslas. I'm a mess, but it's all a finesse. Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, young.
Hey, I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Yeah, more action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Come like a bat of the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend. And my energy paralyzed, I'm like I'm finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a parent a message. You the best, if it ain't me, then you need you a confession. You a mess, you ain't scary to me. Heard you was a leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on you like cheetah, run up down and there in the scene. Now feel just like Vegeta Prince, and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Touch the driver's soft, so I don't even grab the wheel. That's a lot on my chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing. Man, I'm walking with some money, man, I mean a couple mil. Ew, think you need a meal. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheesing, cause I feel like Uncle Phil. And all this losers think the freshman ain't half the man as well. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Just like the hands on the clock, I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm driving the bus, so they threw me under. Heard they too. I hate to break it, but me and myself top two. I blow away the competition like a bowl of hot soup. And there's no catch. I go and get the bag and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down QB. I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's 444 in the car, my dash. I shake a big, told them all, you ain't first, you last. Little boy, that's facts. I'ma throw that cash to my money. Stop.
Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me? Hold on. I got a crowd wrapping around the whole town for me. Name on my proud, got a thou in the balcony. Nah, 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 I don't hear no clown talking foul on me. Won't shoot me down, send the cavalry. It been a while since I had time for me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Hello. Max my job with the polo. Like my style, don't you? Nights like this, I wish I was with you. On my turf, roll out the
Scouting points are earned every week. Use all of your points because a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance the week.
I need a break.
Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me? Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me? Hold on. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down. Tell me who you talking to. Roll up that Sinatra, fly la mama to the moon.